Hello and welcome to our live stream tonight. I hope everyone is doing well and I hope you had a great Sunday so far. Today has been a good day for me. Hey Brent Mania and hello Renee and Todd from Rat Stash. Good to see you guys on here. Hope y'all are doing well tonight. And welcome to Badland Bandit. Well, I got a call from my son, so I was running a little bit late on getting on to the live stream tonight, but I did make it. I got off the phone with my son at exactly 1 minute until the live stream started, but I made it. So here I am. So yesterday was Saturday, and we had a really good day out yard selling. We hit 4 different community yard sales and picked up some really great items to resell on eBay. So I've been working on getting some of those listed. So if you're interested in seeing some of the things I picked up in the yard sale, then you can go to that. But tonight's live stream is going to be a little bit different. It won't be about eBay, but I will mention eBay because that is one of the things that I am doing in retirement is eBay, and I definitely enjoy doing that. And for those of you who are selling on eBay, I hope that your sales are doing well. My sales have kind of crashed the last couple of days. Yesterday I didn't have any sales. Today I had one sale, and then the buyer canceled the sale or asked to cancel the sale. So I haven't sold anything in the last 48 hours, which is very unusual for me. But that's okay as long as I can keep that $5,000 a month average. What I want to try to do, and so far I'm still at the 5,000 average. Tonight, I wanted to give you all a little bit of updates on my YouTube channel and the progress that I've made. Brent Mania, what happened? Okay. What happened today, Brent? Why was today a sad day? Hope everything's okay. But getting back to the topic of the day, YouTube. Let's talk a little bit about YouTube and what has happened since my channel has monetized. The the only real movement that I've gotten on my channel since I've been monetized, I monetized in July. For those of you who are new to the channel, if you're watching after I do the live stream, or if you're just getting onto the live stream, my channel just got monetized in July of this year. Okay, Brent Mania says his dad's brother's wife passed away from cancer. I'm sorry to hear that, Brent. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. That's really sad news. Cancer is a really hard thing to deal with. Any kind of illness like that is terminal. And well, yeah, I offer my condolences as well, Brent. But other than that, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that your health is good, and I hope that everyone else in your family is healthy and doing well. So I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and share my screen with you and kind of show you guys a little behind the scenes look, behind the curtain, kind of, so to speak. But before I do that, I want to talk to you a little bit about I'm on the title of my live stream. I mentioned that I am doing my van build. So I've been working last week on getting my van ready to make my trip. In 2 weeks, I will be jumping in my van named Ethel. For you that have been watching a little while, Ethel is 2018, I think it is, Mercedes Sprinter van that I bought when I retired in January of this year, and I bought it with the sole purpose of traveling in retirement. And so, what I intend on doing is I plan on making a trip up to Pennsylvania to visit my friends Renee and Todd, the Rats Stash, and I'm gonna go up there and spend some time with them, and we're gonna share some Pennsylvania Dutch recipes, and hopefully we'll get to go and see some other things while I'm there. Maybe we'll go to Lancaster. I think Renee shared with me that there is a seafood buffet or some kind of buffet there in Lancaster that has really good food, and I think we're planning on visiting that buffet while I'm up there. Yeah, 4 family members unfortunately have passed. I'm very sorry to hear that, Brent. I hope they didn't all pass from cancer. Okay, so where did the name Ethel originate? And it's spelled Ethel. And it actually originated from my grandmother. Her name was Ethel Bolin. And so Ethel is white. So, you know, she kind of reminds me of my grandmother's gray hair. So Ethel is her name. And another thing that made me want to call it her Ethel is that she runs on diesel fuel. So I thought it was kind of funny. You know, Ethel is gasoline. Thank you. Badlands Bandit. Yep. It's just kind of a nod to my grandmother. That would be my dad's mother. And Ethel is a very old-fashioned name. It's not a name you really hear very much anymore. So I'm going to share with you in just a minute my analytics on my YouTube channel. But getting back to the van build, I had a bed that somebody left in one of my rental houses. It was I think it's a double, but it's actually probably may even be a queen. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was, and it was on a metal frame. And I thought I could take that bed and put it into the van and use it to sleep on. But what I found out when I was measuring out, instead of trying to drag it out there and put it in the van, I decided that I would measure it out first, and the bed was just slightly too big, too wide to put in the van. If I put the bed in the van, then there wouldn't be any room for walking or anything else. So what I did was I just put the cot that I had, I pulled it out and ran it long ways in the van. I'm going to see if I can find a picture that I can share with you on my phone. But I just took that cot that I used on my last trip, and I put it in the van long ways. If you can see that picture, that's me, and this is actually the thumbnail that I used. So you can see that the cot, that's not a very clear picture. This is not a great camera, but the cot is long ways, and the way it's set up now, I have plenty of room to walk through my van. So when I put that video out this week, you'll be able to see me taking out the shelves that were in the van. And also there, you'll see there's a TV up here that's mounted to the metal partition between the front and the back of the van. And so that TV got broken. It got when I went on my trip out to Arizona, I had the TV kind of pushed out so that I could watch it outside the van, and I forgot it had been pushed out. And when I went to shut the door, I kind of slammed the TV into the door, so it kind of ruined the TV. But I did have another TV that I actually picked up beside the road, and so that was the TV that I put back. So now I can watch movies. I've got a DVD player in there, so now I can watch movies in there. And it's a smart TV, so if I want to connect to the internet, if I'm somewhere where I have internet connection, I can connect to the internet and watch YouTube or something else on there. So that's enough on the van build. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you and kind of show you my analytics for YouTube. All right, this is, if you have a YouTube channel, then you're familiar with this screen. This is the channel analytics screen for YouTube creators. It says that my channel got 199,243 views in the last 28 days. And honestly, a lot of those views came from one particular video that you are all familiar with, I'm sure. But that one video gave me in the last 10.3 thousand watch hours. But if you take and you increase it to the last 90 days, my channel got 665,964 views in the last 90 days, almost 700,000 views in this one video, 652,111 views came from this one video where I was talking about, where I was showing a video of someone that was needing emergency help. And that video also got me 731 new subscribers. So that was probably one of the main reasons for the majority of my growth in YouTube. You can't wait to see that. Yeah, I should have it out on tomorrow. It may be as late as Tuesday before I put out my van build video, but it'll be coming very soon. It won't be any later than Tuesday. And you have a couple of that's coming over to meet you when you're here. They're resellers too. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to meeting them. So going back to the analytics, I'm going to go back to the last 28 days, but you can see that this chart right here shows the daily watch, daily views. Like on this particular day, I got 1,085 views. Put a video out, got 156 views, 146, 607 views, and it kept going around. You know, the majority of the views were like 1,225 views, and these are, you know, videos that I have done that have done pretty well. 1,093 views, 1,403 views, and this is about the time right here where I put that video out. Let's see. You can see the videos that I put out below here. All right. It was August the 4th when I put out the video where the man was in distress, and that's when my views started going up. But it really didn't peak until around August 19th, 17th. It went from 2,000 to 3,000 to 5,000 views to 10,000 views to 17,000, 28,000 views. That's in one day. 36,000 views, 41,000 views, 49,000 views, and then it peaked on August the 24th with 54,000 views in one day. And then it started declining, 40,000, 24,000, 25,000, 13,000, 9,000, 6,000. So it did increase once again to 17,000. And this is when I put out the original Xbox video repair video. And I did a short with a Wookiee mask. And so it's been kind of consistent since then, from anywhere between 5,000 to 4,000. I think today's views was, the total views today was, or actually this is Saturday's views, was 4,092. So that kind of shows, how the YouTube algorithm, when you have a video that does really well, I'll go down to the last 7 days and show you kind of what it's done in the last 7 days. So it has gone down considerably since the last 7 days. So it's not getting near as many views now as it was. So let's talk about revenue. I'll go to the last 90 days. So in the last 90 days, my revenue has been $1,076.75. So Brent says, I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I have nothing exciting that would bring people to want to watch my channel. Well, Brent, I've got an answer for you, buddy. That's never stopped anyone before, including me. I don't know why anyone would want to watch my channel. I mean, I'm just a boring old retired guy. But sometimes you can get a break and have a video that just goes viral, and that's what I did. I had a video that just kind of went viral, and so that video has since it began. Let's see if it breaks it down by video for revenue. So that video has gotten $1,005.51. The RM Brooks video in the last 90 days has got $7.52. So it's gotten, that RM Brooks video has gotten quite a few views, but you see it only has made $7.52 in the last 90 days. And here's another one I did with the RM Brooks store. And let's just go back and look at that RM Brooks video and see exactly how many views it did get. So it got 7.5 thousand views. I got 69 new subscribers from that video, and the estimated revenue was $7.52. So, I mean, you make pennies with YouTube. Thank you, Brent, for saying that. I appreciate that. I appreciate your kindness. It's always nice to hear positive things. I'm glad that you enjoy my videos. But I will encourage you, if you have an interest in making videos or making content, the best way to do it is just to start. Just pick up a camera, even if it's even if the video is only a couple of minutes, your first video, and your first videos will stink. I can tell you that right now from experience. If you go back and you look at my beginning, which was about a little over 3 years ago, my videos really sucked. And I'm not saying that they're a whole lot better now, because I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure things out. So in the last 28 days, the estimated revenue is $389.34. And so the revenue for the last 28 days, the majority of that has come from that same video, $382.31. But I think I said not too long ago, when I made my first video about monetization, that was on my bucket list of things that I wanted to do before I left this earth, is to be able to say that I had a YouTube channel that actually paid money. Not that the money is important to me. It's not really important. Matter of fact, I've given a lot of it away, given some of it away in live chats, in super chats, and I'll probably be giving more of it away in super chats for other content creators who I enjoy watching. So, if somebody gets to the point where they can receive a super chat, I'm going to give them that super chat because I know how it feels to be appreciated, and I have been the recipient of super chats myself, and so it's been a much appreciated thing to have received that recognition from people who enjoy watching my channel. So you can see that in the last 7 days that RM Brooks video, and this is one I call an evergreen video because I made this video way back, probably February. I think it was February when I made this video, and it is still getting pretty consistent views. So if you have a video, and Renee and Todd, I want y'all to chime in if you're on, if you would, and post the name of a video that you have had on YouTube that consistently gets views. I know you probably have one or two in mind, and if you have more than one, put those on here. Tell us what videos you've had that have gotten consistent views. The videos that I have had have all been around RM Brooks General Store that's in Rugby, Tennessee. And I have visited RM Brooks twice now, and each time I've done videos. The first video that I did, it was one of my very first really videos that did extremely well. The best video that I had before this last one was the one where I went to Tennessee at the American Picker Store. I did a video at the American Picker Store, and I think that one's up to about 60,000 views now. But this one down here that I'm pointing my little mouse thing at, this one has gotten about 39 or 40,000 views. I'm not sure exactly, but it's still getting views on a regular basis. And it has made 13 cents in the last 7 days. The last video that I put out about repairing this is a little bit surprising to me, but this last video that I made about repairing the original Nintendo Game Boy, the vertical line on the Game Boy, has made 15 cents. And I think it's got around 110, 115 views right now. But the other two these are the evergreen videos that I mentioned earlier, they consistently get views. I imagine that top video where the man was having the medical emergency, I imagine it will probably continue to get views, but they will continue to go down. Well, I wasn't asking for super chats, but thank you, Brent. That is very kind of you to do that. I appreciate that very much. How many hours will it take you to drive to Pennsylvania? I am not exactly sure. I'm thinking that I will be. I plan on leaving. Let me look real quick on my phone and see. How many miles it is from Montgomery to Allentown, Pennsylvania. Because they live pretty close to Allentown. So it says, let's see. Okay, so it says it's 956 miles from my house to Allentown, Pennsylvania. and it's 14 hours and 20 minutes. So what I will be doing, I'll be leaving on Thursday the 17th. My wife will be staying behind and taking care of the animals. And I'll be leaving on Thursday the 17th. I will be staying in my van that evening somewhere between Montgomery and Allentown. And then I'll be finishing my trip on the morning of Friday the 18th of October. So, yeah. So that's 14 hours is about how long it'll take to drive to Pennsylvania. And ours is when we met Taco Stacks at the flea market. Okay. And so that one's still getting consistent views. And Brett Mania says, I wonder how YouTube determines how much money videos get. And I will show you that there is a, on the creator tab, it actually tells you how much you get paid for views on your videos. I know you didn't ask for a super chat. I wanted to. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Maybe 20 hours. Yeah, it's about 14 hours. And have a safe trip. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So what I'll do is I will try to go to the tab and show you where it gives you the information about how much the ad revenue is. Okay, so this is the page that that talks about earning on YouTube, and it tells you how to get started and how to learn more. So these are the ways that you can make money as a YouTube partner. You can make money with watch ads. You can make money with short feed ads, memberships. So I would like for you all to consider joining my channel as a member. That would really help me out a lot. And if you're watching my videos, please make sure you leave comments, because the more comments that I get, that really helps my algorithm. You make money with super chats. See, you can see the super chats that I've received, and you can see a $2 super chat from Brent Mania right here that I just received. Colin McNamara, he was on one of our live streams. He gave me a $20 super chat, and Chad from Wolfman's Goodies gave me a $20 super chat. Colin McNamara also gave me a $5 super chat on the same day. Invisible River Ranch gave me a $1 super chat, and Rat's Stash gave me a $5 super chat. So those are the super chats that I have received since I have become monetized. And that's that. So you can go back and you can look at all the super chats that you've gotten. So so let's look at watch page ads. You can look at your analytics and see how much you're making. See, it just went up to 389.09 in the last 28 days. But this is how much advertisers pay. I'm going to share this with you. This shows how much advertisers pay. So they have a thing called CPM, and that stands for clicks per minute, I believe. I may be incorrect on that. If I am and you're aware of it, then let me know. But this shows all my videos, starting with the most money producing video on down. And it shows how much I'm making on the ads for each video. So like for the video where the man needed emergency help, I'm getting $8.49 on the ad revenue for that. But on the RM Brooks General Store, I don't know if you can see that or not. On the RM Brooks General Store, I'm getting $22.05 for the CPM. So it really, I think it depends on your subject matter, your topic. Let's see. Go down the row and look at the different videos. Here's a repair video that I did on an original Xbox, and the CPM on that was $8.64. And it also tells you exactly how many monetized playbacks that you have. Like for this video, I got 79,862 monetized playbacks. And for this RM Brooks video, I got 177 monetized playbacks. So it really, I mean, that one thing about YouTube is they're very good about sharing information about your channel and how well it's doing. See, on each video, it gives it a different color. It only puts up, let's see, there's 5 videos that it's showing right here, and it's kind of showing how they're doing on ad revenue. And you see some of them go up and some of them go down. It's just all over mixed matched. So yes, Brent Mania says, doesn't YouTube take a percentage of the super chat? Yes, they absolutely do. I'm not sure exactly what the percentage is. I guess I could look that up, but I might try to do that while we're on live today. But I appreciate your questions, Brent. Those are really good questions. But yeah, for any super chat that any content creator gets, YouTube gets a percentage of it, just like they get a percentage of your ad revenue. They get the majority. They get the lion's share of your ad revenue. So you're only making a small percentage of the ad revenue, but you do get, I think you get the majority of the super chats. I think I may be incorrect on this, and maybe we can find out together tonight to be sure. But I think it's 75% of the ad revenue. I mean, not the ad revenue, but the super chats go to the content creator, and then about 25% of it go to YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. And I could be mistaken on that. I'm just not sure on that. But it shows traffic sources, geography, shows where, who's watching, in what countries they're watching from. Cities. It shows what cities people are watching. So I've had people watch from New York to Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Chicago, London, Toronto. I've had watchers from Nairobi, Kenya, from Detroit, Denver, Las Vegas, Cape Town, South Africa, Sydney, Australia, Indianapolis, Indiana, Austin, Texas, Sao Paulo, state of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Pretoria, South Africa, Columbus, Ohio, Accra, Ghana, Canada, Montreal, Canada, Melbourne, Australia, Brisbane, Australia, Paris, France, Lagos, Nigeria. So people are watching my videos from all over the world. Milan, Italy. I only wish I could go to some of these places. And then I can look at the viewer age. So what is the average age of the person that is viewing my videos? Now, my analytics previously showed that the majority of people who watch my videos, yeah, I am worldwide. Isn't that amazing? And Rat Stash says they think it's about 2%. Okay. So this will show the average viewer age of people who are watching my videos, if it will come up. Okay. So it's about 3% according to Brad Mania. And I don't know why it's not showing the viewer age. Let's look at viewer gender. It's not showing that either. Maybe I need to set it at 90 days. That's probably what I needed to do. See if it comes up now. Nope, still not coming up. Well, I don't know why it's not showing that. See if I can go to a different page that will provide that information. Okay, I think this one will show it. Okay, this shows when my viewers are on YouTube. So it looks like Sunday between the hours of 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock is the primary time when most of my viewers are on YouTube. So maybe I need to move my lives to 6 o'clock. Okay, so age and gender, not enough demographic data to show. For some reason it's not showing it, but normally I can see that information, but it's just not showing it. All right, let's get back to my YouTube studio and get back to analytics. So for you guys who are doing eBay, did any of you go to the eBay Open that they had recently? There was an eBay Open. All right, so I'm going to share my screen again. Let's see, we got a Gumball Gold on here. Welcome, Gumball Gold. Good to see you on here. Are you going to get political on us? Hey, Sam, I'm the first bulk vendor to sell American-made gumballs, and the company sent me 2 cases to review on my channel. Oh, that's different, MAGA. Okay. I've been watching your videos. I saw your recent gumball video, and I'm going to enter to win that box of gumballs. Yes, eBay Open. It was they had a made American gumballs great again. eBay Open is a once a year conference that eBay has, and they give eBay store owners information about eBay and how to improve their stores, and they have different workshops and that sort of thing. I'm curious if Badlands Bandit, I know he does eBay, and Rat Stash, if either of you got to participate in eBay Open this year. I did. I did go online for eBay Open the first day, but I didn't do it on the second day. It was kind of boring, and I didn't really get a lot of information out of it. So I guess you could say I didn't really enjoy it. So I didn't do the second day. But Brent says he loves some gumballs. So if you guys have any comments or questions, or anything that you would like to add to the conversation, I would welcome you to add those in the comment section. It helps my channel when you comment on my live streams. So be sure and comment. All right, so let's see if I can find any more information about the audience on my channel to share with you, because that is good information to know who's watching your channel. But here's a plug for everyone who's watching now and after I do my live stream. It says 99.8% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed in the last 28 days. Only 0.2% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed to my channel. And I hear a lot of YouTube content creators on a regular basis talking about their channel, and the majority of the people who watch their videos are not subscribed. And I guess that's a thing because YouTube pushes the content out for people to watch, and so not everybody, not all the are going to watch the content because they've moved on to different things. So what I did was I changed to look at my channel analytics for a lifetime. So it says I got 1.9 thousand subscribers. So I'm getting on the edge of having 2,000 subscribers, and that's a really good thing. So I've almost doubled my subscribers in the last couple of months since January. I mean, July is when I became monetized. So that's when I went over 1,000 subscribers, was in July. So it's only been since July that I got over 1,000 subscribers. So now I'm pretty close to 2,000. Let's see. Gumball Gold says Double Bubble is Canadian made. Socialism. Okay, no more Double Bubble for me, Brent says. I agree. No more socialist bubblegum. Got any pictures of your build with Ethel? Any upgrades to the interior? How about the mileage on her? What's the MPG on a vehicle that size? That's a good question. So yeah, I do have some pictures. Let me see if I can figure out a way to share them with you. Actually, I might be able to give you a sneak peek of the video. Let's see. Let's see if I can share a little bit of the video with you. Let me see if I'm able to look at my hard drive I just connected. Okay. What I'm doing here is I just connected my hard drive that I use to store all my videos, and I'm going to go to the video and see if I can share it with you. Well, I'll share part of the video, but you'll have to come back and watch the rest of the video. But as for the question that you had about mileage, the van gets probably about 15 to 18 miles per gallon, and that's not terrible, but it's not great either. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to let me share this video.
All right, so I'm going to start from back here.
That's the video, but I'm going to try. Let's see, we got some comments going on. Let's see if I can share this video. We had a super show this weekend. Renee from Rat Stash said they had a almost $1,000 in sales. That's great. Okay, see if I can share this video. All right, guys, I think I've got it figured out. So this is going to be my home away from home when I take my trip very soon. I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be really comfortable. I'm not going to have to take down the cot off the side of the wall anymore. It's going to be permanently set up. All I got to do when I get ready to go to bed is put my blackout curtains on the windows, and I have some magnets that I use to hold those up. Now I had last year or January when I went out, I had some clothespins, and I used clothespins to hold it up onto this mesh right here, and that fell down a lot, so it didn't work really good. It did hold it up, but I had to really work at it and make it stay. But I got magnets now to hold up my blackout curtains, so looks like I am ready for my trip. So let's take a tour of my home away from home. All right, that was the video that I did. Let's see. That's the video that I did, kind of letting y'all know, what I did to make the van ready to travel in. I put my glasses over here on my nightstand. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. I'm looking forward to this. So much better than the last time. Got so much space now. This is great. I love it. And it's amazing when you open the back doors and just let the breeze come through. If you open the back doors and the side door and you just let the breeze come through, it's really very cool, very comfortable. I'm gonna get some good sleep in this bed. Yep. Looking forward to it. Well, okay, so I got the shelves out They're here now. I've got to figure out where I'm going to put them. And here is the inside of the van. I'm going to take this cot out tomorrow, and you'll get to see me try to put in the bed, the permanent bed that's going to be going in here. All right, so that's just a couple of clips. Gave you a little sneak peek behind the scenes so you can see what the video is going to look like. But yeah, we had, I did a lot of work getting that van prepped and ready. So I think I'm ready to make my trip. I've got my, what do you call it? Generator. It's a solar generator. It's made by Blue Eddy. I've got that in the van now, and I also have an electric. It looks like an ice chest, like a cooler, but it's actually a refrigerator, and I've got that pushed up in the van too. So I won't have to buy ice this trip. Nice, not too bad. Thank you, I appreciate that. Looking good, Sam. Nice build so far, and looking forward to the entire video. Yeah, make sure you come back and you watch the video next week. But so yeah, I put a lot of hours into getting the van ready to travel. Let's see if I got a little bit more. Let's see. I'll give you another little sneak peek. That's what it looked like when I started. Had to pull everything out. That's all my junk that I travel with. See, I figured it would. I folded the cot out to try to see if I could go that way with it, because I would rather have the bed go across the back, and that'd give me more room inside the van. But you can see that the cot didn't actually fold completely down going that way, so I had to maneuver it around and go the long way. But that's kind of showing you what I was doing there. And you can see I've got the shelves over here. I took the smaller set of shelves that I had that were already in the van. I took those out, and I'll show you real quick what the van looked like when I started with it. Let's see. All right, so this is what the van looked like when I started with it. All right. I was hoping I was pulling up the video that had the. I bought some other wash clothes detergent last January and never did use it. Let's see. See, I had to take both of those shelves out, and that was a lot of work. I had to unbolt them all. That's my safe that I keep a safe in my van. Okay. All right, so now how to get off of here. All right, so that's kind of a sneak peek into the video that I'll be putting out this week. I'm getting the van ready, getting it ready to make my trip, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So anybody been watching the news about Ohio? Ohio has been on the news recently. Guess what? Yeah, you saw the shirt, huh? I like that shirt. I picked that up at the thrift store recently for a couple of bucks. My wife says that all the time, and I told her that reminded me of her when I saw the shirt. But have y'all been watching the news about Ohio and what's going on in there? Apparently, there's a bunch of immigrants that are moving into towns in Ohio that the federal government is moving them in there, and they're taking over the town. Have y'all heard about that? Some of these real fancy YouTubers are getting out there and putting videos, trying to sensationalize it. That's the one when, if you watch the debate where Donald Trump was with Kamala Harris, did you see on the debate where he was talking about people eating pets? Springfield, Ohio. That's right. It was Springfield, Ohio. And they're having a huge influx of Haitian immigrants. And they're not English speaking people, and they're being bussed in, supposedly, reportedly, and it's been reported to be true. And there have been people that have made videos here recently, but they're being bussed in, and the federal government is giving them money so that they can stay there. And they're like a bunch of them living in houses together, and apparently they don't know how to drive. But what I was saying about the debate, Donald Trump got on there and he said that people were eating the Springfield, Ohio residents' pets, and the geese that were down at the lake where there were geese. So, I thought that was bizarre that would even come up in a presidential debate. But it is interesting that is an issue for this election, specifically regarding immigration and illegal immigrants. Now, I don't know if these Haitian immigrants who are coming to Springfield are legal or not, but the U.S. government is paying for them to be there with your tax dollars, coming to a neighborhood near you. And so that's why a lot of people are complaining. It's because they are angry that the U.S. tax dollars are being used to finance these immigrants who we don't know if they're legal. We don't know if they're illegal. I would assume that they're legal if they're getting food assistance. But one of the well-known YouTubers recently has put up a video, and in his video, his name is Tyler Oliveira. Watch Tyler Oliveira or not, but he is one of these people who likes to sensationalize things, and he's really a jerk. He's a total jerk. But and Tyler, if you ever watch this video, which I don't care if you do or not, I'm telling you, you're a jerk. You come across as a jerk on the YouTube videos that you make. But he said that the reason that the U.S. government is doing that is to influence votes in swing states. What do you guys think about that? Rat stash. Oh yes, save the pets. Do you think they're actually eating the animals, the people's pets? I don't know if I buy into that. I might buy into maybe eating the geese out of the pond, out of the lake. I might buy into that, but I just can't imagine. I can't imagine people chasing down people's pets and cooking them up for dinner. It just doesn't make sense to me. But what do you guys think about that? Do you think that that it's a political move on the part of Democrats to influence the election? And do you think these people can vote? Someone said that there was a new law that was passed in Chicago that they no longer require people to have an ID when they go to the voter poll, the voter registration poll. They don't even have to show a valid ID to be able to vote. Total jerk. Yeah. Yep, he is a total jerk. And Nick Johnson, I like Nick Johnson. I don't know what it is about him, but he seems to be a little bit more on the side of trying to get the truth rather than just trying to get sensationalism. I like Nick Johnson. He seems to be okay. He's a nice guy. But there's another guy I watch on a regular basis that I really enjoy. And if you watch much YouTube, his name is Peter Santinello. And Peter Santinello, he's got millions of subscribers, but he goes to different communities and learns about their culture. And I really enjoy watching him. If you get a chance and you have a little time in your day, look up Peter Santinello and YouTube channel and check him out. He's really good and informational. I really enjoy watching him. You don't in MD either. They get upset if you try to show your ID. That's ridiculous. You should have to show your ID in order to vote. I mean, it's a right of American citizens to go and vote, but it's not a right of people who are not American citizens to go to the polls and cast a ballot of who's going to be our president. That's just wrong. Peter is great. Yep. And Nick is awesome. There's also another YouTube channel that I watch called Underbelly. What is it called? The name escapes me right now, but they do a lot of videos. Soft White Underbelly. That's the name of the channel. Go check that channel out if you really like good content. That guy goes out and he found this family of people living in West Virginia, and apparently they're inbred, and he has been helping them. But part of his process in helping them is he puts them on his YouTube channel, but he also interviews people, and I really enjoy his interviews because he really gets down to, interviewing all walks of life of people. He talks to people who are police officers. He talks to people who are reporters. I mean, anybody. There is nobody that has walked the earth and lived that he has not had on his show and interviewed. But so yeah, dark white underbelly. That's a good video channel if you get a chance. Gumball Gold. There will be traffic jams in California on election day because they will be driving to polling and voting all they can. Yep. Y'all, I think our country needs prayers, and we're just over an hour now, so I'm gonna wrap this all up. But for those of you who are Christians or believers, and you believe in the power of prayer, our country needs prayer right now. We're at a crossroads where the country is getting ready to elect a president, and in my opinion, and I don't want to make this a political channel because that's not what this channel is about. But in my opinion, I don't think either one of the candidates should be president. But what do you do? I mean, you choose the lesser of the two evils, because one of them is going to be our next president. So we really don't have a choice about who our next president. One of the two of them is going to be our president in 4 months? One of the two of them, either Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, and we've already had 4 years of Donald Trump, so we know what he's about. We've had 4 years of Kamala Harris as vice president, so we kind of have an idea about what she's about, because Biden just recently got on, did a White House press briefing, and he said that everything that he's done as president, Kamala Harris has been part of. So the last 4 years have been a disaster. So if everything he's been a part of, she's been in the middle of, what do we expect for the next 4 years? So definitely, I pray for this country every day, sometimes a couple of times a day. But y'all, I know the president doesn't really make or break a country, but the president of the United States has a lot of influence, and the president of the United States can take a country in a direction that may or may not be where the country needs to go. So we really need, I like Vivek Ramaswamy to be the next president. I have no idea who that is. but y'all, thank you all for your comments, and thank you all for being here tonight and participating in my live stream. I think it has been a very nice conversation, and I appreciate everything that y'all have done. Thank you, Badlands Bandits, Bandit, Gumball Gold, Rat Stash, Brent Mania. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. That's very kind of you. And really had a nice conversation tonight, and hope that you all can continue to come back and join me every Sunday. I have a live stream at 6:30. The only time I won't have a live stream is if I don't put up the way you know that I'm going to have a live stream is you go to my channel and you'll see that there's an upcoming live stream video. So if you don't see that, then you know that there's not going to be a live stream. But I'm going to try to have a live stream every weekend. I mean, every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all come back every Sunday and visit with me, and we'll have a live stream. Now, when I'm up in Pennsylvania, I intend on doing a live stream on the road, and I'll be with the Rats. So Rat Stash, you guys will be doing a live stream on Sunday. What is that date? So I'm leaving on the 18th, or 17th, which is Thursday. 18th is Friday. 19th is Saturday. So Sunday, the 20th, I will be doing a live stream with the Rats. We'll actually be in the same room. We've done live streams before together, but never in the same room. This will be our first time actually getting to spend time with each other and breaking bread, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to that trip, and thank you all. Thank y'all for coming in tonight. I've really enjoyed tonight's live stream, and I hope that you all got something out of it too. And Brent, if you are considering doing live stream or doing YouTube, don't let anything stop you. Just start. I mean, that's the only way to do YouTube, is just start. Make your first video. It doesn't matter if it's terrible. It doesn't matter. I mean, you're going to get better as you do more. But that's my word of advice to you. And for the rest of you guys, I hope you have a good night, and I hope that you all sleep well and have a great week. And I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye-bye.